So we are just setting up a live feed here. So is everybody here? Hey, welcome to the JeepSolid Garage. I'm Dale. This is my buddy Jason. We're going to go over how to check a failed ball joint on a Jeep Wrangler real quick. If you're new to the channel, we're all about helping you with repairs, doing things yourself, saving yourself a ton of money by doing that. We've literally saved thousands of dollars. You just saved how much on your starter?
$500.
Like $500 by doing a starter on his other vehicle himself. So
It's right over there.
you can save a ton of money doing repairs yourself. So that's what we're here about, helping you guys do that kind of stuff. This is my 1992 Jeep Wrangler YJ. We did an engine rebuild on it, and now it has some steering suspension issues, tie rods, ball joints, that kind of thing. So we're going to jump right into checking this ball joint, show you what a failed ball joint looks like. So anything to add?
I'll be keeping track of your comments right here, so go ahead and make comments on the live stream. We love that. We love interacting with viewers. So let's have some fun.
Let's get to it. All right, so I'm going to move you guys down here. Hang on a second. We got to move microphones and stuff. Hopefully the audio's better. Last time we did this, audio was terrible. So first thing on checking the ball joint, we're going to jack the vehicle up. We want to get the tire up off the ground, so let's do that real quick.
It is better, yes. Ernie, I can't pronounce that last name. Ernie Butita.
Way better. I forgot to mention, on this Project Jeep, we are also, in this video, this live video, we're going to be checking the fluids, the differential, transmission, transfer case, because I've been driving this a little bit, breaking in my engine rebuild, right? But for all I know, the front differential is like completely dry. Like, I haven't checked it. I bought this a while ago and it's been parked. It's just been sitting, haven't been doing anything with it, so. We have a funny comment.
Jason G says, hey brother, nice to see you got it running and you're not so stressed out.
Oh, yeah, it runs good.
Yeah, we're doing good.
So let's jack this up.
Yeah, getting that microphone, it was like a $15 part to just get the audio way better.
Actually, I'm gonna jack. We'll move you guys down to where you can see what we're doing here.
Hey, Matt 1971, just want to say, love your vids. Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
We probably don't have to shout as much now that we have the microphone right here.
Just get this up. Ah, there we go. All right, let's move you guys closer.
Yep, hold on to your butts.
All right, so all we did was jack this up, get the tire off the ground. Now the tie rods and ball joints are all really bad on this. So what Jason's gonna do, he's gonna move the tire. He's gonna actually, we wanna go this way and check out this ball joint.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, go for it.
Is it moving?
Not much. We're gonna have to move the steering a bit.
All right, we can do that.
So let's move the steering wheel a little bit here. You can hold our viewers.
We can entertain the troops. This is awkward. Yeah, so we got some movement in it a little bit earlier, and I think with the wheel kind of off to the side a little bit, we're not getting the same kind of movement, so we're just going to move it around a little bit.
There we go. Okay, go.
Anything?
Not much.
Yeah.
Grab top and bottom. There we go.
Ah, there we go.
You really got a reef on it. Yeah. Get off that stool. There we go.
Yeah, it's mostly when I lift.
So what we're seeing is the from the steering knuckle here, you can see movement at this ball joint right there. It's kind of hard, a little hard to see on camera. Let's turn the wheel a little bit more. Try again.
This is really awkward. He leaves me with the camera. Can't really hold it that steady. Now move the wheel a little bit. It's coming back.
That's too much.
It's too much. Now you're stuck with me.
All right, let's try one more time. Okay. So here, let me try moving it. What are you doing?
I'm reading comments.
Oh.
James Petway says, really enjoy your vids. Thank you. Jason Wood says, you guys are awesome. This video is going to save me. Michael Bondi, pull it all apart and clean it all up. Yep, that's coming. For sure.
Here, why don't, here, I'll give it some movement. You can look,
All right.
do the ball joint. You see it?
Yeah, I'm looking. Huh. Wouldn't you know, for the live stream, that thing looks rock solid. It was not rock solid. Yeah.
You see the hub moving on the bottom?
Yeah, I mean, I can feel the hub moving.
Yeah.
I can feel it kind of popping. Mike Siemens, what's happening, fellas? Not too much, just messing with the Jeep.
So look at the tie rods. So you can see the tie rods are pretty shot here. Let's angle this out. So all of our tie rods here, these guys are all just shot completely, needs to be replaced. And the ball joints are bad as well. You can see a little gap here. So it's not bad. What you're going to see is you're seeing a little bit of movement there. It's hard to capture on camera, but we're seeing a little bit of movement there. And the U-joint here might be bad as well.
Those are so cheap, it would just be good to just redo those.
Yeah, so we need to redo the entire front end on this. All the joints and tie rods and ball joint. So that'll be coming up in a video soon. The other thing we're going to do, like I said, we're going to check fluids. So let's throw that back onto the tripod.
You want it on the small tripod?
On the big one.
All right, we're going to the big tripod. Oops, sorry. I saw that comment there, Mike. Do you talk about Slayers, like the heavy metal band Slayer?
I can't hear you.
Oh, right. I missed that comment, Mike. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Put 2 Slayers of cardboard under, order each tire, put weight on them, move to side. Yeah, I can't read either. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, a couple layers of cardboard so you got some movement there.
Yeah.
You can definitely take a look at that. Jose Rodriguez says, I have a 2009 JK, and mine's making a chirping sound coming from the front passenger side. Under accelerating only and no sound when completely lifted off the ground. Any suggestions? Thanks. It's a good question. Could be tons of stuff. If anybody has any suggestions in the comments, go ahead and shoot. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep moving. That kind of thing, I kind of feel like we need a little bit more information.
So we were getting sometimes when you're checking joints like that, when you're checking a U-joint or something, if it's in just the right position, it'll seem pretty solid, but then you move the drive shaft or the wheel or something, and you'll get a lot of play in it. So that was hard to pick up on camera. The ball joints on this are bad. That area I was showing you, there's a lot of movement there, but it was hard to pick up on camera. So the next thing I want to do, like I said, we've been driving this and I have not checked fluids in differentials, transfer case, transmission. So let's do that real quick.
What are we doing?
Checking the front differential.
You want to put the camera down underneath?
Yeah.
All right, let me grab that in a second.
I can move it. I really like this crescent with the flex head on it. Makes it super easy and gives me extra. You can't hear me, can you?
Pop the microphone down there.
I really like this crescent with this flexible head on it, and it gives me extra leverage when I need it. It's super handy. So I'm really curious to see this differential here, if it's dry or what's going on. Here's the plug. Where's the camera? There's the camera.
Yep. Stick your finger in there.
Stick my finger in. Yeah, there's fluid.
What
Can
brand?
you see that
Oh yeah, it's not bad.
on the camera?
How does it smell? Does it stink like normal differential fluid?
Can you see it on camera?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's dirty. Yep, smells like differential fluid, but at least there's fluid in there. That's what I wanted to see.
Mike was asking about the brand of this ratchet. Do you have this linked in the description?
I think I do.
Yeah. What's it taste like? It's a good question, Dale. You should taste that. Yeah, and he just left. He just left. So, as the stunt double, I will get under here and talk to you guys a little bit. Can't see any comments, but yeah, this is a good ratchet. He really likes it because it extends, and that's pretty cool. But the thing that I don't like is sometimes this gets annoying. If you're just trying to straight wrench something, it'll bend. But it's a good tool.
That flexible head, I do look for getting in tight spots, so. Oop.
Just bash my head into the microphone.
So on these differentials, this is a Dana 30, obviously. I'm glad it has fluid in it. I use Redline. This is 7590. A little more expensive, but a high quality oil, because I don't change these very often, and every couple years. So I'd rather use a high quality oil, so I know it'll last. So let's put this plug back on, and we can move to checking the next thing.
Young Steve Nash says, I have a 95. You guys have really helped me with repairs. And hey, Steve Nash, I totally respect your game. Great basketball player. Thanks for watching.
There we go.
Yeah, we seem to have YJs all over the place. We have 4 of them between the 2 of us.
Yeah, you should show them real quick. You want to grab the camera? We could put it back on the big tripod.
Sure. Let me get the
Kind of
camera
get that
here.
at YJ's in the shop there, so people can see.
We got YJs all over the place. 1, 2, 3 YJs. Do not necessarily have, I don't have mine here. What are we doing now, Dale?
Next we're going to do the, let's check the transmission fluid.
Okay, you want to come down over there?
Here, watch it throw it on here.
A low shot or a high shot?
Just to get us in the shot.
All right, this shot's about us currently. And actually, one more thing. I don't know if I'm in the shot. These are great gloves. We just got them off Amazon. They're nice and they're thick. They're like an 8 mil, a 7 mil, something like that. Dale was helping me with my car the other night. Didn't rip at all, although I take it back. It just ripped right there. So whatever. Right on my ring. But they're good. I mean, they're
let's
they're
check
nitro.
this transmission real quick.
All right. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna need the sockets and stuff for it.
Okay.
So let's do that real quick. And what size is this? So this is the AX15 transmission, right?
Yep. No. Yeah. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it's a manual transmission in the 6-cylinder AX15. Mike Seaman wants to know, how's the pinion seal on the back? Haven't even looked at it, right?
Pinion seal on the back. You should. We'll get to the pinion seal on the back in just a sec. right now, let's check the transmission. There we go.
Check out the fluid, right?
Where are we at? There's the fill.
Fill is in Philip.
Do you want to grab a thing of cardboard, just a small piece?
Sure.
So we're going to check the transmission here real quick, make sure it has fluid in it. What size are we? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Here you go. Cardboard?
Yes.
There you go. Is that where you want it? I'm guessing yes.
There we go. 24 millimeter. See if we can get this guy off. Oh, I need 1/2 inch. That's right.
How do I know it's an AX15? Wes Renault was asking.
It's
It's a manual transmission, 6-cylinder. So the AX5 is in the 4 cylinders. Google that one, you'll find a lot of horror stories. And the 6-cylinder manual transmission is the AX15. I have an automatic, and it's the 32RH. You're kicking the microphone here.
move it a little bit. All right, so plug is coming out, and let's see if I can feel fluid in there. And can I have that blue towel?
Blue? Yep.
I'm not feeling fluid in there with my finger. Let me, so it's low. I'm not sure if it's empty though. I'll just stick.
Now he's gonna put a stick in there.
Try with a little dipstick here. Yeah, that touched nothing. Well, I'm glad I checked that. So yeah, even with sticking this down into that transmission, I'm getting no fluid on my little tester here. So I'm obviously gonna have to put fluid into my AX15. Where's my fluid?
Well, you got some back there.
Good.
Yeah. You got knocked over. We got 7590. I don't know off the top of my head what goes in there.
It's that one that's rolled back there.
Oh, way back there. Yep, MT90. I'm sure that sounds lovely. Lovely.
So for the fluid on the transmission, for the AX15 and the AX5, I use Redline for that as well. I'll link these things in the description below. MT90 works really well for me. Some guys in their transmission, they'll actually put just 1030 oil, which it works, it's okay, but it breaks down a lot quicker. This stuff lasts me a long time because I'm not doing a lot of fluid changes on my transmission. My opinion, if you're using just 1030 oil, that's fine, but you need to do a little more frequent changes. So MT90 for me.
Yeah, do you want to drain what's in there and then put new in as a viewer suggested, or you just want to add the new expensive stuff on top?
I'll probably just do a fluid change. So whatever's in there, I'll drain out, see if it has water in it, if it's milky at all.
Yeah.
And we'll just put brand new stuff in there. So, oh, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this video is sponsored by Alpha Motorsport and Design. So they give us these shirts. They're going to be linked in the description below. If you're interested, they have some cool gear. I really like this, the Wrangler YJ Mountain look. That's kind of cool. And if you use the discount code of JeepSolid, you can get 10% off. So check out their link in the description below. Thank you, Alpha Motorsports. Appreciate it.
Should we let them in on our little secret?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
The shirts? I don't know if you guys noticed, but we've been changing shirts throughout the video too. I've been going red to black. You've been going, what is that, rose colored to
Yeah, I got a gray one. Yeah.
So if you're watching this video, backtrack and you'll see a couple different shirts. That was fun. So what are we doing now?
So yeah, now let's check the rear differential. Oh,
all right,
look
cool.
at that, new shirt. So do you want to move the microphone?
I will move the microphone.
We're going to check the rear differential here. So this one should have just a plug on it. Sorry about that.
It's plug on the back or the front?
It's on the back.
Okay, what do you need for tools?
It's like a flat blade. Oh, this is almost a little too tall. There we go. Just a flat blade screwdriver. So on the rear differential, this is a Dana 35. I've got this little rubber plug right here. You can order these, get like 6 of them online. And then you just change out that plug as you pull the old one. Flat blade. Cardboard. Because this is going to drip.
Where's the cardboard? Oh, right
Oh, it's up there with the drain plug on it still. There we go.
I'm just leaving the drain plug up here.
Yeah, that's fine. So you don't have to worry about mangling this because we're going to replace that guy. Blue towel. Come on, you got one job. It's to be my assistant.
For the record, I had 3 jobs right there. And Wes Renault, you're welcome on pronouncing your name right. Doesn't seem like it's that hard, but I guess it is.
So this one, it's not low. The fluid, actually it looks okay. It's a little dirty, but it doesn't have, let's pull the camera out here. You want to pull the camera.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's weird. Your battery's running down. Oh. How'd you get it in here? It's stuck. All right.
So fluid's just a little dirty, but no water in it, so that's good. Ooh. So here, let's put this back up on the big tripod, I guess. Or actually, we should check the transfer case while we're at it. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
How are we doing on time?
24 minutes in.
Good.
Got about 25 people watching.
Oh, this is the big. Yeah, let's see if one of these guys fits. This is like a 29, isn't it? Yeah, none of those. This will fit. Gotta get the right socket.
What are we doing? We're doing the
Transfer case.
transfer case. That's right. That's a pretty good shot right there. .30 millimeter? I don't know. What is it?
Yeah, this guy is 27, too small. Oh, is it 29?
I don't know.
Nope, 30. Yeah, he's right. Who was that?
That was. Let's see here. Got my phone in my pocket.
Yep, 30. Let's try it. Yep, 30. Perfect.
Side pocket Louis.
Can you see these plugs?
No.
No. Hey, do you want to move it? The
Do
camera?
I want to move it? Yes, I'd be happy to move it. Where are we at here?
You have to come behind. You're going to come around.
All right.
I don't know.
This is too tall.
On all of these fluid levels, we're looking that it's at the top of the fill plugs on these. So, where are you at? There you are. You have to take it off of that tripod.
Yep, this is awesome.
There we go. So on all these, on the differentials, the transmission, transfer case, all of these plugs, we're making sure that the fluid level is right up to the fill plug. Like you should take this off and a little bit should dribble out. This guy's kind of rusty. Seems like it's going to be dry. But you should be able to put your finger in. Oh yeah, this thing's completely dry.
That's not good.
No, like I can stick my finger in and touch metal on the bottom. Can you see?
I can see your hand doing something.
And look, pull my finger out.
Maybe a little.
Well, that's just from rubbing on the bottom.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should put something in there.
So transfer case is completely dry. So we'll leave this guy off. And the transfer case, yeah, gets just a regular ATF fluid. I'll link it in the description below of what I'm using there. So we'll leave that plug off as well until we fill that back up. All right, I think you can come out.
It's gonna get rocky. Those babies are thirsty. Yep. Mike, you are correct.
Jason said, yes, Mike, you're correct. Those babies are thirsty. Throw on a big tripod, we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
So there we go. What else do we want to cover?
That's a good question.
I think that's it.
I think that is it.
So we just wanted to do a real quick live stream here and welcome new viewers. If you found my channel, thank you. Consider subscribing because I like to help with repairs, just share my experience with you guys, struggles I've had. If you haven't followed along with the rebuild on this, we did a 4.0 engine rebuild on this, and at the end of it, it wouldn't start. That was kind of a fun episode.
That was funny.
That was a long live stream, but we did get it started, and it runs great now. I still do need to put a new belt on, which I have to order that yet. What else we got?
Be sure to follow my channel too, Bronco Solid.
Yeah, I'll link him in the description below.
Dale cranks out way more content than I do, but
Yeah,
you know.
I'm weekly, every Friday. Every Friday, you can count on me. I'll be here to entertain you, right?
Yep, yep. Every Friday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
So I have a formal video on engine break-in on this thing coming up, so that'll be coming up soon, possibly next week.
Is that where you wear like a suit and tie or
Yeah,
something?
very formal video. No, just what I mean by a formal video is like an edited video instead of just a live stream like this. But live stream is kind of fun because I like hanging out with you guys, talking, you guys commenting and offering suggestions. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like your shirt.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that's it.
I think that is about it. Let me see if we have any more comments here. Nope. Young Steve Nash says options on the Dana 30 and the 35. Are you talking about swapping them? I mean, there are some options out there. I know the Ford 8.8 is a good option for the Dana 35 in the back.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of options out there. You can do some swaps and things like that. In fact, you have an 8.8 in your garage right now.
I do.
Maybe someday.
So I'm really glad I checked these fluids because that transfer case is dry. Everything else is okay-ish. I will, like somebody suggested, do the transmission fluid soon. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support. And if you want to help support the JeepSolid Garage, my Patreon page will be linked below. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys and have a good day.